Hello everyone, Berserkhead here, and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4. Finally, it's been out for a couple of days now and I've been playing it a lot. I have actually been playing it for 6 hours every day ever since it's been out. So I've been trying to min-max as much as possible, and I've been trying to become as good at the game as possible. But you know, I'm still not the best. I am probably decent, but I might make some mistakes, so please pardon me for that if I am not doing everything extremely efficiently. There's still some mechanics that I don't fully understand, but I've made my effort to become as good as possible for the couple of days in which I've had access to the game. I didn't get it early, as many YouTubers did, simply because I forgot to email Paradox and ask them for a code. They would have probably given me one because they're nice people, but you know, I just forgot to do it, and I just bought the game like everyone else, and I got it on June 6th. So, also another disclaimer that I want to do is that YouTube has been taking some questionable measures against YouTubers. I saw a Roomba tweet the other day that since he's playing as a German Reich, apparently YouTube wouldn't allow him to monetize his videos, and they've been doing some other similar borderline censorship stuff to other YouTube channels. So I am gonna try and be, I am not, gonna try to avoid sensitive topics as much as possible because I don't want to get in trouble. We're not gonna be playing as a German Reich. Not gonna be playing as the Soviets either. These are factions that are a little bit more complicated, and I might play them on a later date. But in this Let's Play, we're gonna play as Bulgaria. I'm gonna play as my people. And what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to turn Bulgaria fascist. But hey, let's launch the campaign, and then I'm gonna explain exactly what I want to do. I'm gonna do recruit because, as I said, I'm still a beginner. I am not horrible at the game, but I'm not good by any means either. We're gonna do Iron Man mode, and just to have some fun, we're gonna do historical AI focuses off. So let's start. I've been doing some Bulgaria for the past 2 days. I've been trying to figure out exactly how the country works. I have taken two different routes to see how it's gonna turn out, but I've never actually done fascist Bulgaria. So what I'm gonna try to do in this Let's Play. So we start off as a constitutional monarchy, and this is our monarch, King Boris III. However, what I want to do is I want to overthrow him, and I want to promote fascism, and I want to become fascist, which is going to allow me to do certain things, and it's going to allow me to become more militaristic. And we start with claims on certain things. We start with a claim on Thrace here. We start with a claim on Central Macedonia as well, and we start with a claim on Dobruja. We should also start with a claim on this part of Macedonia, because this is like yeah, this is Central Macedonia, this is just Macedonia. We should start with a claim on that. I am not exactly sure as to why we don't have claims on this, but we're gonna get it either way. So my plan for this is to first promote, fascism, become fascist, unlock service by recruitment and all those things, become militaristic, which is going to be difficult because I'm a small country. But I'm going to invade Greece, and I'm going to invade Yugoslavia, and I'm going to ally with the Axis and hope that we win the war. So, let's see here. First of all, just want to get a general. Gonna get this guy. He gives me max entrenchment, so just in case someone declares a war on me, it's sort of a nice, nice bonus. I want to change that. I usually do... I do this symbol, and then we'll do red because I like red. So we have this army here, and they're gonna go to the border, right? Okay, cool. Then we have some other things to do. We only have 2 research slots, which is gonna be a handicap. But since I'm a small country, and it's usually very beneficial for me to pick the industrial focus, we're gonna eventually unlock a 3rd and possibly a 4th research slot, but it's not gonna happen right now. And we're gonna start with political effort, because what I want to do is I want to unlock this, and then I want to go nationalism focus, which is gonna allow me to become fascist faster. Also, let's see what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, as for invasions, we're gonna attack Greece first. And Greece is not really a militaristic nation. Usually, like, in one of my playthroughs as Bulgaria, I went, like, when it comes to technology, I went for a superior firepower doctrine, and I just used a bunch of planes and a bunch of tanks. But in this one, I'm gonna take a different approach. And I'm actually gonna take this Grand Battle Plan Doctrine. You know, gives me entrenchment speed. This one gives me better planning. It's a defensive one. But see that if we unlock those, we get breakthrough, we get soft attack, which is very nice. So I want to unlock that one. I don't want to do mass assault simply because I have low population, so it's not really, you know, useful for me. In mobile warfare, just not a huge fan of it in general. So I'm gonna do for the trench one. Although I don't want to, I don't know if I want to start with that. Like I don't know if that's the first thing that I want to research. We're not gonna be doing that. Not gonna be going that route because I will be relying on building civilian factories and trading them for resources instead of just building stuff, because building takes forever if you're a small country. It takes forever. So instead, what I'm gonna do, I just want to research something else. I'm gonna unlock this and then go for concentrated industry, which is, yeah, which is gonna be kind of useful. So let's do that. But as I said, I do not want to have the land doctrine. We're probably gonna start with something else. I really want paratroopers, which are here, and I want mountaineers. Like when I'm invading Greece, I want to make sure I have mountain infantry and I have paratroopers too, because they're gonna be useful. So I would like to research some artillery though. I would like some artillery support. That is usually, yeah, that's usually a good thing to have. We have free civilian factories. We have some open slots. What I want to do is I want to build a naval dockyard because we're going to be trading, and I'm going to need convoys. So that's going to be the first thing that I want to build. And then I will probably do a civilian factory and a military factory. For now, we're going to unlock more slots. If we go down the industrial effort tree, we're going to unlock some more military factories. We're going to unlock more civilian factories. It's going to be great. Let's see production here. So we make infantry equipment, which we're gonna have a deficit. I am sure about that, as I've played as Bulgaria before. So we're gonna have a deficit for sure. So let's actually unpause the game. Nope, no day-night circle. I'm not a huge fan of it. So we're gonna deploy here on the border. I'm gonna train my troops as well, but right now I have very low manpower. It's just too early to do that. We're not going to war. There he goes. There's the deficit. So I want to produce infantry equipment. I want to produce pretty much everything, really. Yeah, just everything. So we're gonna import all the resources that we need. We need oil, rubber, and steel. Let's start with the steel. United States, sure, I'll take that. We need one oil, which again we can take from the United States. And we gotta do rubber. Wait, is this rubber? Yeah, rubber. United Kingdom, sure. Okay. Eventually, as the war is going on, I mean, if England, which is almost certain, joins the Allies, I'm not gonna be able to trade with them. I'm hoping that the United States will stay neutral, so we'll be able to trade and use their resources. But we might have to build some, what do you call those? This thing here, synthetic refinery for oil and stuff like that, which you usually need later on. But yeah, we can unpause now. We're gonna start getting the resources, although we do have a limited number of convoys, so that's why I'm building this naval factory so I can start producing convoys, because that would allow me to, you know, import more resources. Right now I can only use 5, and I need more resources, so, you know. Meanwhile, I might want to draw a plan for invading Greece, even though I am going to recruit more troops. Once again, I want to research the paratroopers, and I want to research the mountaineers, because Greece is a horrible place to invade, at least in my opinion, because they have mountains here. This province is very hard to take. More mountains here, more mountains here. As you can see, there's a lot of that. And also, if you want to take Athens, which is obviously their capital, there's like a narrow pass here, which is also annoying. And it's a forest as well. And some troops get, you know, negative modifiers for a forest. So Greece is not the easiest place to invade. If we attack Yugoslavia, that's going to be a similar thing because we have sort of a mountain border. As you can see here, we have, yeah, these are hills. That's fine. Well, it's going to be slightly easier to invade Yugoslavia, but it's huge right now. So it might, like, what might happen with Yugoslavia, it happened in one of my playthroughs, they might just collapse. Croatia will get independent here, the German Reich will take this part, and I will usually take this part. That's what happened in one of my playthroughs, either way, so might not happen. There are more plains and more mountains, and that is horrible. So Greece is not the easiest place to attack, but okay, let's do an offensive line, and I want to take all this first, including the mountains. That's going to be the first phase, and then we're probably going to do this part. I want to take those islands too. Wait, there you go. Right. And then we go straight for the capital. Although, I am going to use paratroopers, as I mentioned. And we're probably going to deploy them here because this is worth victory points. Although, wait, what's that? It's worth 1 victory point. It's really not worth it in that case. Plus, I'm sure that if I take Thessaloniki and Athens, Greece is going to collapse either way. So I might want to deploy my paratroopers here so that we flank... yeah, so we fight them from 2 sides because, again, Athens is just very isolated and I really don't like that. As you can see, there's this narrow pass, and that's usually the hardest part. So, we have low manpower, which we're gonna fix. Once I get enough political power, I am gonna hire the fascist demagogue so that he promotes, he starts promoting fascism. The earlier we convert, the better. We're doing the political effort, and it's done. So I really want to take the industrial effort too, though. Like I really want to do that early on because I feel that we're gonna be able to convert to fascism just with a fascist demagogue, but I really need industry because I am gonna be researching some industry stuff because without industry I will not really be able to take to have as many troops as I would otherwise, and I really want to overwhelm Greece. I want to have at least 1 tank battalion or a division, which is gonna be costly. I want to have some airplanes too for close air support. I'm not gonna be bombing them, but I do want some close air support. I gotta edit that one. No, not like that. I still haven't, you know, exactly figured out how the game works. No? How does that work? The editing tool. Might have to just redraw the plan. No. It's no. Okay, just delete that, whatever. And I have to redraw it. Just want to take all of those. There you go. Take the C-Tal as well. Good. It's weird now. What the hell? Okay, wait. There you go. There you go. That's what I want. Looks weird, but hey, as long as we're taking this province here, I just don't want to leave them like that. And then we do this. Right? I want to take this as well. It's so inconsistent sometimes. It is. I'm not used to it yet. And then we just go for Athens. And hopefully I can deploy some paratroopers here in the meantime, because I doubt they're going to be expecting it. Modify government. There you go. I can hire the fascist demagogue for 150. Fascism on the rise. The Bulgarian people have a noble history, a history they've been made to forget under the weak and cowardly rule of Tsar Boris loyalists. Alright? They claim to represent the people, but can so feeble a state enforce the will of the people. Only by spilling the blood of these traitors can we fulfill our destiny. And that's kind of, you know, it's kind of violent. But hey, we're gonna do it. We're gonna convert to fascism, which should start. Yeah, it should start growing. And I think that if they get to like 50%, we're gonna be able to hold a referendum. And I'm not sure exactly how it works. Once again, I stayed as a constitutional monarchy in all the other games that I played as Bulgaria. So I don't know exactly how this is gonna go. Hopefully, we're not gonna have like some sort of a crazy civil war, because I don't really want that. I'd rather focus on conquering Greece and Yugoslavia, but oh well. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. So right now, yeah, I'm glad this is happening. We're converting. I will not go for the national focus just yet. I just want to unlock some industry stuff first. That's really what I want to do. I want to have an industry. There you go. I can modify government again. Oh, okay. Well, what else should I do? Since we're gonna be doing industrial stuff, I would like this one. Wouldn't be too bad. Right now we're researching total artillery and basic machine tools. After this one, we're gonna go concentrate on industry. And after this one, we're gonna go for mountaineers, because these are more important than the paratroopers. If we have paratroopers, we also gotta start producing transports as well. But we only have 3 military factories, and we have a demand for pretty much everything. So, and we don't even have the resources for that. So that's why I need this industry. I need to build stuff faster, and I need to produce stuff more efficiently. We're ahead of time on this one, but we can pick concentrated industry, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna take 160 days, which is quite a while, but hey, it's alright. And then we have this one. Oh, the Spanish Civil War. I didn't read that, but basically what's happening in Spain right now, there are 2 factions. One of them is a communist faction, the other one is a fascist faction, and usually the fascist one wins because Mussolini and Hitler just sent a bunch of people to help them. And I've never had a playthrough in which this one wins. It's usually the fascist one that wins, but you know, anything can happen. Plus we have historical focus off, so you know, 3% world tension, good. If we, oh, there you go. So Hitler just did that. So as you can see, the Rhineland, which is this part over here, he can have troops in there, which he wasn't allowed to have. He's going for the anti-Comintern Pact, so he's gonna be, you know, hostile towards Russia, apparently. Cool. Alright. Did Rhineland, and now he's going for that one. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this episode here. In the next one, we're just gonna continue doing what we're doing. Hopefully, we're gonna be able to convert to fascism, and we're gonna keep researching stuff. We're gonna try to build an industry to, you know, support the troops and have more troops, and plan on invading Greece, probably, hopefully, before World War II starts. So if we can do that, that'll be great. So yeah, this is gonna be it for this one, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.